I'll keep this close.
Everybody stand! Cue the spotlight!
Now disappear!
リアルお疲れ様です。いざ省略。枠に来るの久しぶりですね。なんか懐かしい気分。
夏いか。
配信がない世界なんて想像できないだろ。
そうかもしれん。配信自体が結構なんか久しぶりな気がする。なんか最初さ、これゲーム原神やりながらなんかキャスで雑談とかでもいいかなと思ったけど、なんかこう会った時の状況説明がその場合しづらくなるから、じゃあいいやと思って普通に YouTube でやることにしたわ。
ところでエペ触ってみましたか？
まだ触ってない。多分ね、エペ触ったら原神めちゃくちゃサボりそうな気がしてるから、原神やる前にちょっとエペやる前にエペやったら確実にサボりそうな原神からやってる。ツイッターでちょっと言ったけど、今イベントやってるんすよ。なんでそれでやりたいからさ。ちなみに今のこの このキャラクターで結構秒で今焼けたけど、レベル1の炎キャラにこれ焼かせたら6分ぐらいかかりました。こうやるとここに体力、なんか柵の体力みたいなのが出てくるけど、これをなんか全然使ってないレベル1のキャラになんか燃やさせたら柵の体力が0になるのに6分だけなぐらいかかった。無心でずっと焼きまくって
文字通り火力がやべえんだな。アレクシアかな。
無心で燃やしてたよ。なんかあさって歯医者に行く用事もあるからさ、なんかやることはなるべく終わらしときたいんよ。
There's no way we'll be able to see the stars tonight in this weather. Unless I try making the stars appear anyway.
歯医者つってもあれだけど、単純に歯科検診が目的で行くから、なんか歯の具合が悪くて行くわけではないけど。
原神にもバレンタインイベントあるのけ？
ないよ。こんな素材集めとか戦闘とかが生活のメインを占めてるような世界に、そんなうつつを抜かすようなイベントがあるわけないじゃん。危ない。死んだな。どっちかっていうとこの「原神」っていうゲームはもともと中国で作られてるゲームなんだけど、
たまには現実を忘れてチョコを渡し合う日でも良いんじゃないかな、両親。
なんか中国の正月ポジにあたる日があるから、それに優先されてる可能性はある。
There's no way we'll be able to see the stars tonight in this weather. Unless I try making the stars appear anyway.
中国なんかい。
原神自体は中華芸だよ。
The finale. Now disappear.
だからあれだよ、なるべく向こうの国の状況に合わせた感じでやるんだったら、こういう感じになるよ。向こうの国に合わせた感じでやるんだったら。あ、やべ、ちょうど任務が終わってんのか。中国語だから全然わかんないけど、なんつってんのか。
向着星辰与深渊，欢迎来到冒险家协会。感谢你完成了今天的委托，这是给你的奖励。向着星辰与深渊，欢迎来到冒险家协会。
あ、そうだ、ちょっと待って。
個人的に原人号味はあるけど見るもっぱらでいいや。
あー、さすがにあれか。キャラクター関係ないか。もうなんつってるかわかんない。
読み上げくんちょっと頑張ってや、わら。
いや、しょうがないよ。あー、そうか、これか。これはいいや。来週に撮っとこう。本当はこのままイベントのストーリーやろうかなでもいいけど、せっかくだしちょっと樹脂使いながらどういう感じのなんか中国語どういう感じのこうなんか現地に合わせた雰囲気になるかちょっと見てみるか。さすがにイベントストーリーやるときは元の原稿に戻さないとやりづれえわからな。まあでも、まあいけないことないとは思うけど。
中国産ってことは、旧正月以外にも中国文化あるんかね。
まああるんじゃないの？まあ念のためちょっとこのパーティー変えるか。多分、さっきのパーティーでもいけないことはないと思うけど、秘境は。だからそんなんでなんか元の自分たちの国に合わせたことはやってると思うよ。やいみこはやいみこなんだ。ね、漢字同じ。
忍着点，这可是很痛的。
爷爷，去，就近去。叶坤，该上了。
红心。接下来。
不怕不怕，就近。是，令令，
镇上吧。逃得掉吗？
就近，是。
大意了。来吧。
全然なんて言ってるかわかんないね。
イベントってことは、この期間特定のキャラの経験値 1.5 倍。みたいなイベントもありそう。
まあ、どっちかっていうと、原神の場合、イベントの何が美味しいって、ガチャを回すのに必要な石がいっぱいもらえるイベントだからっていうのが強いかもしれない。まあ、あとは育成素材がいっぱいもらえたりとかね。ガチャ石とか育成素材が、ちょっと珍しいのも含めて、結構いっぱいもらえる時間ではあるから、イベントはやっぱ基本的にはやっといた方がいいって言われてるね。はい、終わり。中国語時間終わり。つか、通知のこと消息っつうのな、中国語。消息歌った。通知歌った。やべえ。
チャイナ終わっちゃいな、わら。
一気に馴染みのある言語になった。
わい、すいません。
なんかちょっと馴染みのある言語が急に目にいっぱい来たからなんか変な感じがする。自分の発言には責任持てるようになろうね。ああ、実家のような声だ。実家のようなボイス。ああ。この声を聞いてると原神やってるって気持ちになるぜ。
Bring it on.
Right here. Emerge. Stay put.
あ、やべ、充電外した。これちょっとやばいね。
Right now. Don't be scared.
Riptide. Who's next?
一気に馴染みあるでしょ。敵の言語はね、敵の声は声っつうかまあ鳴き声、敵の鳴き声は基本的に同じだけど、あ、適当にあと5回ぐらいですかね。
Right here. Emerge. You play. You're up.
あ、なんか変だと思ったら攻撃の装備が変だった。
ゲンタミってそう考えるとすげえよな。すべての言語の音声あるんだもんな。
あ、音声はね、限られてるよ、言語。英語、中国語と英語と日本語と韓国語しかない。声で言うんだったら。文章の言語は結構いっぱい訳されてるんです。確かに。あれはすごいと思うよ、ローカライズは。
Right now, right here, right now. Don't be scared.
No time to lose. Bring it on.
Emerge, right now.
ゆえぐえがこっちの敵に狙えてない。
You play. You're up.
You can run, but you can't hide.
あ、でもこれしない。まあいいや、一回引き寄でよ。後で濃縮にしてまたもう一回行くことにしよう。許してやるぞー。何の話してんのか全然わかんないや。あれちょっと待って、イベントストーリーどれだ。 あ、これか。はい。ベストやるか。
Coaching and Charlotte. I never thought she'd see you two together.
Nice to see you again, Traveler and Paimon.
こいつがリーユエ人。リーユエっていう、まあ中国ベースにしてそうな国の人だね。
Oh, we're not interrupting anything, are we?
Not at all. I wasn't in the middle of an interview or anything. I was just asking Miss Kuching about purchasing a kite.
A kite? Are you buying some regional specialties to bring back to Fontaine?
Well, yes. And...
毒願望のタコをオーダーメイドしようぜ。
The theme of this year's Lantern Rite is kites.
Oh, so that's why Paimon has seen so many floating in the sky.
Liyue Harbor is always changing, so it is only fitting that Lantern Rite should change in turn. The Qixing believes it would benefit Liyue to build on our own cultural foundation by embracing the technologies of other nations. After all, it is said that the stones of another mountain may serve to better polish one's own jade.
Yeah, remember my business meeting with Tianquan Ningguang the last time I was in Liyue Harbor? That's what it was about. But all I really did was use my network to introduce Lady Ningguang to some interesting people. I'm not sure that quite counts as fostering cooperation.
In the end, we decided to combine Liyue's traditional art of kite making with Fontaine's mechanical vertical lifting device.
Mechanical lifting device? Sounds pretty impressive.
Impressive.
But don't kites just use the wind to fly? Why would you need to add something mechanical?
Well, you've actually just answered your own question, Paimon. How high and far a kite can fly depends as much on the weather conditions as on the skill of the person holding the string.
But as soon as there's no wind, you can only flail about helplessly like a sweet flower medaka out of water. Experience doesn't matter at that point.
Exactly. Liyue is now a nation ruled by humans after all. It's about time we had the power to make a kite fly, don't you think? Plus, the easier we can make it to enjoy, the more people will want to participate.
Right? I also thought it was a novel idea. Plus, it shouldn't cost much to do.
With Miss Charlotte's help, everything has gone smoothly. Our new mechanical kites are already available to purchase from a stall in the harbor. We're having trouble keeping up with demand.
なんか最近はさ、電線のない場所だいぶ減ってきたから、タコもある程度馴染みなくなったんじゃないの、最近の子には。
Cool! Turns out you two and Ningguang like playing with toys just as much as Paimon!
Toys?
素でいしないや
They're not
つとの
exactly
ちゃうで。
toys.
You see, Miss Kuching? That does seem to be everyone's first reaction.
Although kites are one of our most time-honored cultural relics, outside of their use in certain ceremonies, I suppose they're considered playthings more than anything now.
なんか普通に占いの一環でタコ使う例とかなかったっけ？現実の話
Think
で。
for a second about how remarkable it is that a flimsy paper kite attached to a string has the capacity to touch the sky. It is this light piece of paper that also carries the weight of Liyue's cultural traditions. There's an old poem that goes, "O kite born of paper, flying true in sound, a lone traveler wanders, just waiting to be found." In the past, poets from Liyue used kites to symbolize a feeling of longing, or evoke the peacefulness of idyllic rural scenery. If the people of today can derive enjoyment from this activity, they will not only be more likely to better appreciate the tradition, but also to pass it down to the people of tomorrow.
That's the Kuching we know, always thinking 5 steps ahead of anyone else.
Well said, Miss Kuching. I've learned quite a bit myself.
As long as you're willing to listen, I'm happy to share. I also know quite a lot about the various folk traditions related to kites. For example, whenever a kite blew away, people would say it was the Adepti that summoned the wind to take it away as an offering. That way, you can turn an unfortunate event into an auspicious one.
What about something more fun?
それがなんか占い的な話かな。
More fun. Let me think. Oh, I suppose we should first talk about how kites are made. It's another one of our precious forms of traditional craftsmanship. My grandfather told me that back when he was a boy, children learned the art of kite making step by step from their elders. First, you use the thin strips of bamboo to construct the frame. Then, you draw a design of your choice on a piece of paper, paste it onto the frame, and tie on the string. Then, you look towards the sky and release the kite to soar among the clouds. Some people write down certain names or desires on their kites, cut the string, and let them fly free. Others may place particular thoughts or meaning into the design itself.
Are certain designs associated with certain meanings? I'm gonna jot all of this down.
Well, for example, kites in the shape of a butterfly typically symbolize freedom, happiness, or the desire to break free.
Fascinating. What else can you tell me?
The scissored-tailed swallow is the most classic design. It symbolizes good fortune and joyful tidings. Different colors also have small variations in meaning.
Are these commonly understood meanings and symbols in Liyue? Kind of like the language of flowers in Fontaine.
I believe so. Most have probably heard something about it from their elders at some point. If you're interested, Miss Charlotte, I have several books on the topic that I could lend you. They could be a useful reference.
That would be a huge help! Great! Looks like I've got the outline for quite the article on my hands.
Perfect! We're gonna take a look around.
Then I'll show Miss Charlotte to my home for a little while. I almost forgot. The Ministry of Civil Affairs is hosting a kite flying contest on the night of Lantern Rite. If you're interested, you're more than welcome to bring a kite and participate. The rules are simple. Whoever flies their kite the highest and furthest within the time limit will receive a special honor along with a secret prize.
I've already prepared more than enough empty film for the event. I can see the spectacle already.
Oh, Paimon was on board the moment you said secret prize.
Then I'll look forward to seeing your performance.
You bet! See you then! Wait, Trevor? Take a peek to your right. Do you see those two people lurking over there? Is it just Paimon? Or were they staring at us the whole time we were talking to Kuching and Charlotte just now? Huh. Well, yes, but something's up. Paimon just has a bad feeling. Do you think they could be treasure hoarders? They always seem to be stirring up trouble during Lantern Rite. Oh, Paimon's sick of waiting around for something bad to happen. We should strike first, you know. Foil their plans before they even begin. You go right, Paimon will go left.
Oh. It is with such an air of urgency that you appear before us. Your comportment suggests you believe us to have committed some heinous crime. Perhaps you could enlighten us as to your intentions.
Whoa, where did this fuddy-duddy come from? You should be the one doing the enlightening, buddy. Don't think we didn't notice you eavesdropping. One look and we could tell you were up to no good. Tell us everything, starting with your name!
One bears no secrets before two such as yourselves. You stand in the presence of the mighty and illuminated Adeptus, Mooncarver. For the purpose of this foray into the mortal realm, however, you may address one as Hojong.
Hojong.
You kidding? That deer's got his head stuck so far up in the clouds, there's no way he'd humble himself down here with the rest of us.
You may want to hold your tongue, Paimon.
Ha! Don't think that Paimon is gonna believe you just because you know her name. Let Paimon guess. You're supposed to be Mountain Shaper, right?
Indeed. Mooncarver and myself have descended upon the mortal realm for a visit. The two of you may call me Jiahu.
Ah, looks like you did your research. But in our experience, the harder you try to lead us on, the more likely it is that we've got a big fish on our hands. We'll go straight to the Millilith and have you arrested for impersonating a Adepti.
Preposterous. Utterly preposterous.
Right. Tell us something that only an Adeptus would know. And it better not be some common knowledge that any person on the street could tell you.
During the last lantern rite, we gathered at Mount Hulao with Rex Lapis and made use of Cloud Retainer's supreme cuisine machine to prepare bamboo shoot soup. Perhaps you have some recollection? The flavor of that soup was more than enough to whet one's appetite. As such, Cloud Retainer assented to my use of the device beyond that singular occasion, providing other recipes to boot. Since then, one has dabbled in the pleasures of the culinary arts whenever time allows.
Dabbled? Upon one's last sojourn to your mountain, did you not immediately attempt to hide the device behind a chunk of amber as soon as one's presence was known?
Did one not speak up on your behalf but a moment ago? This is how you choose to repay that kindness?
One is simply trying to emphasize the veracity of our claim.
That does not mean you should reveal personal matters so readily. They might think one bears no difference from Cloud Retainer. Forget it. One does not have the breath to waste on such petty trifles.
That might have been more detail than we needed. Seems like you two are the real deal, and Paimon sorry for suspecting you.
But
for beings as forgiving as yourselves, this is just water under the bridge, right?
You indeed have an agile mind. Cloud Retainer was not mistaken in her high estimation of you.
Paimon's still curious about something. It's just... Paimon can understand why Mountain Shaper is here, but why did you decide to come to the city, Mooncarver? It's not really your thing, is it?
It is but an inevitable eventuality. Long have the mountains remained strangely idle since Cloud Retainer's move to Liyue Harbor. With Lantern Rite near at hand, one would expect Cloud Retainer to provide us with an account of the festivities in advance. Yet to this day she has failed to appear.
Cloud Retainer is hardly the forgetful sort.
One must never rest idle in the face of that which demands action. And since our acquaintances dwell in Liyue Harbor, we had to travel here in human form to avail ourselves of their aid, Cloud Retainers in this case.
But a moment ago, one heard you speak of a mechanical kite of sorts. It appears the essence of the situation has hitherto revealed itself. Now it is time for one to retire back to one's abode.
Huh. So, you're not looking for Cloud Retainer anymore?
Perhaps there are aspects of Cloud Retainer's temperament that remain opaque to young Paimon. Given one's understanding, one can only imagine the anger that now consumes her.
Cloud Retainer is of a proud and arrogant disposition. She holds the belief that her skill in mechanics surpasses that of all others. One can be quite certain it is hardly with an open mind that she regards the arrival of this new technology.
One surmises that she has shut herself away, refused all company, and buried herself in the study of her own creations. To call on her would only invite her rebuke. However, if you do happen to cross paths with her over the next few days, do pass along one's regards.
Sure, leave it to us. Have a safe trip back, enjoy the scenery, and happy lantern ride!
Happy lantern ride.
Thank you for your kind words. We shall now depart.
We got all worked up for nothing, huh? All that trouble and it turned out to be people we knew all along!
お前が勝手に始めたんだろうな。
Still pretty early. Let's head over and check out the kite stalls. Paimon wants to see what kinds of kites we can buy to use in the competition.
Welcome! Are the two of you looking to buy a kite? Would you like me to go over the different designs?
Ooh! A scissor-tailed swallow! And a butterfly! And... oh!
This jade chamber design is our newest. It's been selling like crazy over the past 2 days.
Does it also have a unique
墜落させようぜ。
Of course. The jade chamber symbolizes wealth and abundance. The kite bearing its design is said to bring riches in the future to those who fly it.
墜落させようぜ。
Oh, now that's Paimon's kind of kite!
I apologize for the interruption, but are all your wares in order, Miss Genuine?
Yes, they're just over there. The paper, bamboo, and dyes. All the necessary kite-making materials.
Wonderful! I'll pack them up and get a guard to deliver the goods to Yilong Wharf for you.
Yilong Wharf?
ちょいちょい墜落させようぜって聞こえてきて、怖えよ、わら。
タコさ。
Well, if the two of you are interested in going to Yilong Wharf, then could I trouble you
で
to
もあの
find
軍
Gaming
局
and
閣
deliver
って
these
言われ
goods
ている
together?
建物ね、ストーリーの展開上一回墜落してんだよね、確か。
Is Gaming the guard you just mentioned?
Yes. The communications office handles shipments and transports around Liyue. He works for the Secure Transport Agency, one of our sub-organizations. The problem is, many of my colleagues have taken leave during Lantern Rite to spend time with their families. So, our available workforce has seen a dramatic decrease recently. If you were willing to help out, then I could get a head start on my next appointment.
You do seem really pressed for time.
Oh, wonderful. You will, of course, be compensated for your efforts. Now, at this time of day, Gaming should be somewhere in the vicinity. Just follow the main road until you see the head of a Wushu dance costume. Should be on your right.
Be sure to come back if you'd like to buy a kite. I'll even give you a discount. By the way, do you know my aunt? Everyone calls her Granny Shan. I've heard her mention Gaming before. Apparently he's a nice outgoing fellow and all-around good guy.
ねえ、ガーミンって知ってる？イバヌビーチ。これ燃やそうぜ。ダメか。
Wait, I thought we had an agreement. Loser buys dim sum tomorrow? Look at you. Scowl like that for much longer and your face might stay that way. Hey now, don't be upset. How about this? You extend the invitation and I'll pay.
No way, Gaming. You're always the one picking up the tab. I'm not trying to be a sore loser. I just didn't expect you to come from behind to win like that.
That was nothing. All in a day's work, friend.
Perfect! Gaming is here! Sorry to interrupt, Gaming. We just spoke to a guy from the communications office who needs you to deliver some goods to Yilong Wharf.
Oh, it must have been Longzhou. Looks like I've got work. Gotta go.
Sure, go do your thing. Let's have a rematch when you get back. I won't let you win so easily next time.
Alrighty, you can hand the goods over to me. Must have been heavy hauling them all this way. Let me take them off your hands.
It wasn't that bad. It's just some kite-making materials. Plus, we didn't have to walk very far.
Kite-making materials. I see. I'm glad it wasn't too much trouble, Paimon. Still, I owe you one. Ah, and you must be the traveler. It's nice to meet you. Thanks for your help.
Huh?
I owe you one ってシバも言ってたね。
There probably aren't many in Liyue who don't. I've heard quite a bit about you two. You're quite well known around these parts. Oh, and please excuse Longzhou if he forgot to thank you. Take my thanks in his place. He's a good guy. He's just been super busy lately, running around from place to place. Don't be too hard on him, yeah? So, you here for Lantern, right?
Yep. It's always so lively this time of year. We were actually hoping we could tag along to Yilong Wharf and have a look around.
Perfect! We'll go together then. I'm good with directions, so just follow me. Trust me, I know my way around. We can exchange stories, tell jokes, or just chat along the way. Oh, and there are a couple of good places to eat along our route. We can stop and grab a bite when it's time. The ingredients are fresh, the portions are generous, and the prices won't break the bank. You can order anything, and I promise, you won't be disappointed.
バランでも食ってやろうかな。バランとかパセリとか食ってやろうかな、飾りの。
Don't worry, I understand. I joke around like that with my friends too. It just shows how close you are.
兄弟いるんだ。
Do you need to pack anything up before we hit the road? I can wait.
Nope, our things are always packed and ready. We're pretty much travel experts at this point.
Oh, that's right. Then let's get going. If we run into any trouble, you can count on me to protect you. I am a guard, after all.
Hmm? いや、すげえ。コントローラーの揺れに合わせて合ってる、これは。コントローラーをどう動かすかによって絵の動きが変わってんだ、これ。これとかもかなあ、これもだ。これもお、すげえ。おい。まあ、謎解きの時に助言してくれたりはしてるよね、実際。興味ないね。 これはついに狂ったか。予約今万民堂にいたっけ？去年ね、それ使ったミニゲームが実際あったから。ああ、なんかこれは本当に面白そうだから後にしよう。どっちみち。もうちょいストーリークリアしないとか。イベントマップああ、そうか。イベントのそういうエリアも求められるんですね。ああ、分かった。じゃあ、一回、マップ開放するか。ちょっと開放の方メインでやろう、一回。広々としやがって。編成も変えてやる。
和骨。
和骨。水ようかんさんの方です。で、なんか初めてのエリアで早速なんか原神ってのやることが早速なんか新エリアの中で一気にやることが出てきちゃったから、ちょっと先にざっとでもいいから探索進めとかないとだね。 おい。うん。ちょっとやることが多そうだ。おう。
Oh, the docks are just a bit further. One step at a time. Hang in there.
あげんな。なんだ？奇妙な形をした石像。譜面から与えられた戦力を使うと、重たそうな石像を軽々と移動させることができます。石像であるにもかかわらず、どこかのんびりしているような印象があります。かわずのんびりとした会話に耳を向けながら正しい位置に戻してあげましょう。多分だけどこうでしょ。ああ、こうやるのか。はい。
Is this an answer from this world?
とりあえずこの水は壊すと割といいことはありそうだな。そんなことなかった。ああ、何だったんだろう、本当に。びっくりしたな。なんか本当にここで探索するってなると時間がかかりそうだな。これで飛ぶとどうなるの？
I suppose this will do.
せっかくだからこいつらもやっちゃうか。
Stay put!
Rain outlines your fate. Know myself. Let me weave you a verse.
This was well done. You need to hurry up. But unfortunately, through.
I suppose this will do.
それはどういうギミックなの？ああ、鍵か。鍵は持ってないからなんとも言えない。 かディルックもうちょいパーティーないかな。なんかな、今あたりやるとしたらなんか燃焼パとかになりそうだけど。だからそうなると岩が死ぬか。なんかいいパーティーありそうなんだけどな、これ。
こんばんはぽ。
こんばんはぽ。黒さんさん、こんばんはです。スクロース何持ってたっけ？
My experiment.
なんかすげえ変な生物だった。今もしかしてあれか生物リネットに取られてんのかスクロース。
Time for afternoon tea.
元素共鳴で炎増えるとどうなの？ちなみに。
今は探索中ですか？
探索っていうかまあワープポイントと、まあ、天神像の解放をちょっと優先してます。今一応怪盗祭イベントを進めてはいる状態ではあるんですけど、ちょっと怪盗祭のイベントストーリー的にちょっとこの辺のワープポイントある程度開けないとちょっと進行しづらそうだなって思ったので、今はちょっとそれを優先しています。まあなんか変だけど一回ベネット入れるか。なんか変だけど多分ねディネットじゃなくてスクロスの方がいいような気すんだよな。後でちょっと水力作るか。
なるほど。
合成台でな。だからなんかこういう宝箱集めとかも今のところはまあ時間かかりそうなやつは特に後に回してますね。あとなんかマップにちょいちょい反応が入るやつ、これが何なのかがよくわかんないけど、あれか、これを集めてどういいのかがわかんないけど、まあ見つけ次第なんか、集めといた方がなんか見失わなくて済むのかな程度にもやってみてます。多分だけど奉納する場所がどっかにあるんだろうね。多分だけど。
世界任務を進めると奉納できるようになります。
ああ、そういえばなんか前ワープした時にあったな、なんか。なんか誘拐されたな。一回ここにワープ飛ばした時に。あれか。あれまだ全クリしてないんだよな、そういえば。あれをやればいいんか。あれか。届かない。
リルックさん、お好きなのです。笑い。
適当に置いてやる。あ、ごめんなさい。悪かったよ、もう。もう悪かったってば。ちょっと待って、ちょっと話聞いてやろう。合ってんのかこれは。好きっていうか、なんだろうな、なんか操作感。あんまり原神に対しては今のところ推しキャラという推しキャラがいない状態ではあるんですけど、あ、まあこれはちょっとすげえ適当に組んじゃってるね。これは関係ないけど、なんか基本的にはなんか操作感で、なんかこういう操作で攻撃したい気分だなって思ったら、それの気分に合わせたパーティーを作ってやってる状態ですね。このやつ何してる？ただまあなんか編成組むときに基本的に旅人は入れてます、自分の場合。あ、これはガチでネタで作ったパーティーだわ。なんかガチの初心者時代の時にこのパーティーでやってて、でまあある程度プレイし慣れたらこのパーティーでやるように。ディルクがね、だいぶ初期あたりに星5で入手したキャラクターなんで、まあまあまあなんか生物原生含めるとまあまあ付き合いの長いキャラではあるから、気持ち使用頻度は高いかな、ディルクは。でまあ両手剣で殴りたい気分だったらディルクのパーティー選んで、まあ弓地区したい気分だったらリネのパーティーにして、まあなんか変な操作したかったら、まあ、変なつか、なんか面白い操作感でやりたかったらタルタリアとか、なんか操作感と気分で編成を作ってます。喋んなこいつら。消去法でここか？
I suppose this will do.
あれちょっと待って、これワープポイントからめっちゃ遠ざけられてね。ちょっとまあちょっとディルックメインで殴らせるパーティーはちょっともう少し検討はしたいっすね。自分七神があんまり持ってないんで、どういう元素で殴りたいかってなると、あ、じゃあね、七神持ってないから、割と旅人にサポートやらせることが多いんですけど、なんかリネのパーティー作ってた時に旅人岩にしたんで、ちょっとその名残で最近ちょっと岩主人公で操作する頻度が上がってるんですけど、まあなんか岩主人公とディルックってなると、あと2人なんだろうなとかってなるから、ちょっとスクロースあたりとかちゃんと生物厳選してやんないとだなとは思いましたね、さっき。あんま最近ね、岩主人公っていうよりはどっちかっていうと草主人公か、まあ風あたりとかの方がまあ操作感はいいんだろうけどね、旅人は。実際草主人公とタルタリア組ましたら操作感だいぶ楽しかったし。ただね、平蔵メインアタッカーにさせると旅人は雷の方が良かった。爆発で雷の追撃してくれるからだいぶやりやすかったね。まあ無課金だからビルドとかはだいぶチープかもしんないですけど、 から武器とかもピックアップのやつはあんま持ってないです。星5。あんまり関係ないかもしれないけど、崖登るときって背高いキャラ選んだ方がやりやすい気がする。多分気のせいだけど。ミント密漁するぞ。何やってんのあれ。何してんだ。なんか畑耕してる。どんくらいワープポイントやっといた方がいいんだこれ。ああ、まあでも一応あれが標高高いところだけでもやっとくか。何の話だ。まあ後でわかるか。標高高いところにワープポイントやれば、あとは隠したりして降りればいいだけになるんで。やるか。あ、なんだ、砲塔弾じゃないのこいつら。違った。砲塔弾だったらね、あれ全員やれるんだけど。で、ここか？よっ。眩しい。あ？あとどこ？ああ、あれか。宝箱どこにある？できたのかな。単純に考えると山頂だけど、多分あそこである程度周りの粒子拾って山頂に来てほしかったんだよね、多分。うん。やっぱりね。
Just as I expected.
なんだっけそれ。 ディネットどうだ、泳げないのは珍しいだろ。潜れないんだぜ、ここの池は。池？水。さすがに水中はダメか。間違えた。普通に間違えた。動きゃいいの？あ、ごめん。びっくりさせちゃったね。気になるけど後でいいや。けどさすがにワープポイントの解放に時間食いすぎだ。なんだこれ。最初ヒルチャールレンジャーかと思ったけど、あの見た目多分新しい敵だな。これどうやって飛べばいいんだ？普通に上でいっか。試しに戦ってみる？こいつら。口ほどにもない。
Better than nothing.
あれか。まだ、あれ？まだ天神像あんの？それもあれかな、世界任務なのかな。またちょっとあれだね、標高高いところに一回ワープポイント作って終わりにしよう。後で本格的な探索することにしてね。ディネットちょっと回復できたね。よかった。
Off we go. Adventure time. Off we go.
なんだ？なんだこれ？なるほど、わからん。日本語で OK。まあ後でやるか。後でっていうのは後の話だがね。 あ、そろそろ続きやろう。
Wait! Get behind me. I'll handle this.
こいつの操作よくわかんないぞ。落下するらしいってくらいしか。君のことを教えてくれ。黒板ね。安定の吸気族ね。散髪か。意外と強かった。
Teamwork is dreamwork.
I'll do it, Mansai. Verdict
ギルクが強かった。
Seems like we really can't go anywhere without running into treasure hoarders, can we?
Yeah, it's not uncommon for deliveries to get intercepted. That's why this job needs guards like us.
Paimon was impressed by your moves back there. You seem like a real pro at your job.
Oh, that's not a skill I learned on the job. It's just a hobby.
ホビーなんだ。
Have you ever heard of wushu dancing?
あ、さっきどっかで聞いた気がす
Wushu
る。
dancing is famous in Chunyu Vale. Performers might be invited to promote the opening of a business or to spread good fortune during a holiday season. But I must admit, it has nothing on the popularity of the Liyue Opera. I'm also well aware that people in Liyue Harbor aren't exactly jumping at the chance to watch wushu dancing. So, it's not something I do full-time.
Huh? You have 2 jobs? How do you have the energy to do all that?
It's not that tiring. You just have to take a rest.
Ah, Paimon gets it, so you must sleep a lot then.
Not really. Just yesterday, I stayed up all night playing cards.
Oh.
Let's go. The docks are just up ahead.
あ、そういえば今日のログボ撮ってなくね、原神。ちょっと待って、原神のログボ。
We can rest. Ooh, Paimon's shoulders are so stiff. And her stomach so empty.
Sorry. Did I push the pace a bit too much? I mean, you were the ones who said you were travel experts.
Liu is just too hilly.
パイも地味に器用だな。
Down so much. Where's Paimon out?
飛びながらスライド移動してる。
Paimon was finally satisfied, and now her poor stomach's empty again.
Aw. Would you like some winter melon cake? I have some on me that I bought from a store.
Yes, Paimon will take all you got.
You might want to pace yourself there, or you'll be too full to eat a proper meal later.
Paimon never gets too full. Just like you apparently never get tired, no matter how far you walk or how many jobs you work.
Ah, I see. Then here you go, Paimon. And for you, traveler. Enjoy.
ありがとう。
And here's some for you too, Uncle Bosu. Don't think I forgot about you, my friend. I'll just set it to the side here for you.
That hit the spot. Paimon thought she was going to starve to death for a minute there.
That close of a call, huh? I've been eating wintermelon cake ever since I was a kid. You can buy them from all sorts of places, whether it's a small vendor on the side of the road or a big restaurant in the city. But each place produces cakes with a slightly different flavor. If you like these ones, I can give you the address of the shop I bought them from. I'll just have to check when we get back.
パイモンがほんと器用。
All my jabbering must be making it difficult for you to enjoy the scenery in peace, huh? Don't be afraid to tell me to zip it for a little while, okay? Really. I won't be
早
offended.
口ではあるね。
It's okay. Paimon is kind of enjoying listening to your chitter chatter.
羨ましいです。
Aw, a
私
fed
にも欲
Paimon
し
is
い
a。happy Paimon, huh?
そんな力が。
Hey, Paimon can be in a good mood anytime she wants.
Need some fresh bamboo for this.
Woohoo! We're here!
Don't forget your things, and watch your step as you get off the raft, or you're in for a swim. Thanks for the ride, Uncle Bosu. You take care of yourself now. I'll see you some other time. Okay, follow me. This way is fastest. We'll have to take the elevator up to the secure transport agency.
Hmm. まあ、とりあえずは泥棒するか。いろいろあるじゃねえか。まあ探索は後でにするけど、なんか金目のもんあるみたいじゃん、この町。あー、ちょっと待って。多分そういうための道じゃないな、これ。じゃあそこ行きたいってなったら、ちょっと待って、ディルクが引かれてる。やべえ。やべえって。セロ高かったらやばかったよ、ディルク今頃。一回休もうか。あ、これどうやって行けばいいんだ。こっちから飛び降りた方が早い気がしちゃう。助けを求める人の声がする。した気がするんだが。
Hey! Slow down. I'm begging you.
What is it? No one's gonna try any funny business when the street is this packed, right?
まあでもゆっくり歩いてみるかじゃあ。 一応なんかエラーとか落ちなかったけど。
Well, how should I put it?
Come on, spit it out.
Do you see that group of people over there? Those are my relatives.
Wow, you sure have a big family.
Once they start buying things, they won't stop perusing till it gets dark. This is bad.
They're your family, not your arch enemies. What's there to be afraid of? Unless... Oh, did you do something horrible to them?
No, it's not that. I'm just not that good at dealing with my family. It would be best if we could steer clear of them. I'll explain more when we have the chance, but right now...
身内とそうじゃない人でなんか関わり方の容量が一気に変わるのはそうかもね。
Slow and steady wins the race.
めっちゃ旅人が観察してる。あれこっち多いよ。大丈夫？あ、そっち行くの。あれそっち。
Let's wait here for a second. Maybe my aunt will leave.
どういうことか。
She's gone. Let's go.
Turn left. Run. To the right and...
え大丈夫だったのかな。
Wow, you guys are good. I'm impressed.
あ、よかった。
That was nothing. It was a piece of cake. Oh, winter melon cake to be exact.
You really liked it, huh? Ooh, you know what? I'll buy you a whole bunch and pile them so high you could swim in them.
As long as
お
you
構
don't
いな
wind
く
up。drowning, Paimon.
Hey, Uncle Drugway. These are my friends, the Traveler and Paimon. They came to deliver some goods with me. So, I guess I'll go ahead and take these over to Uncle Yongzan then?
Yes, thanks for your hard work. I should thank you both for your trouble as well. Please take a seat and rest for a bit. I'll prepare some tea.
ありがとう。
No need. We'll be off soon anyway.
Hey, we're already here, aren't we? No harm in taking a load off for a bit. Plus, I know the Secure Transport Agency has some great Songhua tea stashed around here somewhere. I promise you, one sip and you'll be hooked. Anyway, you just sit down and relax, Uncle Jirgway. Who would I be if I just sat here and let you go through all this trouble? Leave this to me. I have to be up and about to drop these goods off anyway. What's a little extra time on my feet? Oh, you aren't too picky, right, Traveler? I know Paimon prefers things on the sweeter side, so I won't steep the tea too long.
まあで
And
も
I'll add some dim sum pastries on the side.
どういう舌してんのかによっては
Notice what Paimon likes?
甘い茶受けに渋めのお茶はかなりいいけどな。より際立つから甘さ
How
が。
long have you two known Gaming?
一日も経ってませんよ。
We just kind of tagged along on his trip to Yulong Wharf. He's just a super welcoming guy. We became friends. You know, just like that.
That's just how he is. He's the attentive sort. Really knows how to look after his own. A while ago, one of our guards had to take off work. Said his joints were hurting due to the rain. Gaming personally went all the way to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get some medicine for him from Dr. Baiju, then traveled through the night to deliver it back to him. That young man has such a good head on his shoulders. How can anyone not love him? I mean, there is his dad, but, well, ask anyone else. And...
Uncle Yongzan says he doesn't have the personnel to spare for this delivery right now. So what do you think, Uncle Jirgway? Should I go ahead and deliver it instead?
It feels like we've troubled you enough already.
It's kite-making materials, though. Could be for a kid. I'm sure the sender wants it delivered before Lantern Rite. Oh, by the way, here, have some tea.
すまねえな。
All right then. Deliver it if you want to.
Ooh, are you free in 2 days? How about we grab some dim sum from Shinya Kiosk? My treat, and don't even think about trying to pay.
Whoa, that's way too generous of you.
Don't mention it. Just think of this as a thank you for all your help. Besides, the thing between me and my family, it's a long story. It might take some time to tell.
Sounds good. Paimon never says no to free food.
Alright, then I'm off. See you in 2 days. Oh, and Paimon, make sure not to eat too much before then. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Is he underestimating Paimon? She's just gonna have to show him how much she can really eat. Anyway, is Gaming's family situation really that complicated? He has such a happy-go-lucky personality. Plus, he's an enthusiastic and diligent worker. It's hard to imagine a guy like that being troubled by much.
How should I put it? Since he already plans to tell you himself, you don't need an old man like me to add my 2 cents. You seem to be around the same age, so you might have a lot in common. Perhaps you could help him talk things through. Consider it a favor to me.
まあできる範囲でな。時間遅いんだ。
I can say, we provide aid in spades.
Well, I can certainly arrange that.
Wait, seriously?
Would you like some more tea?
No thanks. We came all this way and still haven't gotten a chance. We should see the kinds of kites they got. Maybe the...
All right then. Please do let me know if you'd like.
くつろげる場所があるのはありがたいかもな。
Gaming is a good kid. You're around the same age.
できる範囲でな。一試合あとどんぐらいだっけ？3つか。ああ、そうだ。助けを求める人の声があったんだ。話しかけてみるか。ああ、ここか。でも普通にコカについては講談師も喋ってたよね。構造。まあでもどうせあれでしょ。後で多分日数待つタイプの展開に。え？あ、それは関係ないのか。なんて場所変えたら消えたりしたっけ？じゃあ本当にあれか、制限時間内に行かないといけないタイプかな。 あー、惜しい。惜しい惜しい。ダメか。え、むずっ。あっ、ナイス。ナイス。むずっ。むずいけど、なんかちょっとおもろかったね。まただよね。別どこだっていいじゃないか。
The way you speak, one might have presumed you were displeased to be in one's presence.
めっちゃ喋り方っぽい。なんか巨大化したジャニカみたいな喋り方した気がするけど。
Take note, Paimon. You could learn a thing or two about how to respect your elders.
Ugh, starting on the elder stuff already, huh? Shouldn't you be back in your cave tinkering away at some kite-related thingamabob or something? What brings you out here? And what's with that huge box next to you? Ah! Paimon gets it. You're here to do some shopping, aren't you?
And what of it? The Qixing's decision to integrate Fontanian technology into said kite-flying competition is of no consequence to oneself. Did you expect one to willfully compete against the whimsical trends of worldly sentiment, or perhaps even fall to petty sulking over such?
It's not that we think those things exactly. That's just what Mountain Shaper and Mooncarver told us, or Tia something and Ho. Paimon can't be bothered to remember what their aliases were called. Anyway, they went to Liyue Harbor to look for you. They even asked us to pass along their regards if we ran into you.
Oh, huh.
Tianyun?
It appears time has quite flown since one's arrival in Liyue Harbor. How could one have forgotten about those two old fossils?
ああ、すげえ実家のような声。
One shall have to bring them back some divine herbs to atone for this slight. Nay, given that one has ventured all this way to Yilong Wharf,
めっちゃ実家みたいな声だね。
A great thought has illuminated one's mind once again. One is reminded that certain purchases have yet to be made. Perhaps you two could wait here whilst one performs this task. It'll be but a moment.
まあならいいけど。まあでも心強いんじゃないの、荷物版には。ははは。まあ風邪ですから。でもパイモン強盗なんてそうでしょ。
We only sell teas of the
強盗なんて
finest
食い荒らすだろ。
quality, sourced directly from Chaoying Village. Might I recommend the Sunglo variety? It's one of our specialties.
Now, that sounds promising. One will bring some back for those old fossils, and all will be well. 2 boxes will do.
Wonderful. By the way, we're actually running a special lantern rite promotion. Buy 3 boxes, get 10% off. 4 boxes will net you 20% off.
20%
ちゃんと 20% なんだ。
This merchant strikes a fair bargain. One might as well give some to Morax and Ping too.
モラクスって言ってん
Then
の
4 shall
くさ。
Hmm, I see. Are you intending to give these as gifts? If so, perhaps I can interest you in these exquisite gift sets. Buy 10, get half off. Look at the magnificent design, and the red ribbon gives quite the festive flair, don't you think? Such a gift would be sure to impress any lucky friend or family member.
10 boxes. seems rather excessive. But if one factors in the conqueror of demons and one's disciples...
10. Nice round number, don't you think? Of course you do. I'll even shave a little extra off the price for you.
あ、言うかね。
That is agreeable. One will... I will have these boxed up then.
Of course, right away.
いいかもだと思わ
I
れて
see
なきゃ
you have quite the eye for fine items, mademoiselle. Perhaps some of my wares might also be of interest to you. I'm a toy merchant from Fontaine. You'll get nothing but the finest and most intricate clockwork toys
ライバルだ。
Mora can buy here.
誰のとは
Each
言わない
one
けどライ
sure
バ
to
ル
be a
だ。
source of endless amusement.
Perhaps you could enlighten me then. When should said amusement be derived?
Well, that is, of course, best understood by playing with them yourself. If you could wait just a moment, I can bring one out and give you a demonstration.
何？シャンユンどうした？
There is no need for that.
Mademoiselle.
Give me your newest and finest model, and be sure to package it securely.
Ah, of course. Here you go. The instruction manual is...
I can do without, thank you. Many watchful eyes surround this place. If one were to be spotted purchasing a mechanical toy such as this, a child's plaything no less, it would only invite scandal. There is no harm in bringing it back to study in secret.
そういうもんかね。子供向けのもの特有の侮れなさって大人にも通用すると思うけどな。なんかスワイプの仕方が懐かしいな。
Did your shopping go smoothly?
Naturally. One may not delight in social interactions, but that does not mean one lacks said faculties. And you two? Are you not here to purchase things?
We just haven't had time yet. It doesn't look like there are any kite stalls around Elong Wharf, but it does look like there are lots of goods from Fontaine.
You are also planning to participate in the kite flying competition, then? One means to say, you along with all the other youths. One has been entreated to share one's kite-making expertise, and indeed, there was little one could do about such persistent supplication. One moment energetic and earnest, and dejected the next. One had no choice but to acquiesce to these requests, and thus, one will be organizing a kite-making workshop to provide personal instruction in this art form.
Oh, who will be participating then?
Shuyu, Shenhe, Ganyu, and Yayo.
Yao Yao.
Wow, that's quite a few people. Also, this is all pretty well, Xinyun, but it's not like you have to make your own kite to participate in the competition. You can just buy one ready-made and call it a day.
Ha! You speak of those equipped with the mechanical lifting device, do you not? 'Tis nothing but a crude piece of mortal machinery. The mechanism that one has developed was the fruit of millennia of meticulous study. Let us not speak of the source of the mechanism's power, but rather its structure. It is composed of materials as light as bamboo and as strong as iron. This composition grants it the lightness of weight to ascend into the sky and the durability to follow the wind for many a mile. It is built with a series of intersecting rods that... Never mind. It is unlikely the two of you will understand, even should one expend the effort to explain. One is better off saving one's breath.
It sure seems like you want to talk about it, though.
So, will you be attending the workshop or not?
Huh? Wait, you've been trying to invite us this entire...
All right then. No need to prepare the materials in any case. One has it all sorted. Arrive at Mount Outsong in 2 days. I shall be...
Are you leaving? Don't you want a guard?
Surely you jest. One...
あさってもあさってで、またちょっと違う人との約束というか。まあでも、どうなんだろう。いけるのかな。何時頃っつってたっけ、芸人の方は。
One calls it the floating toting device.
そのネーミングは、まあ評価の仕方がわからないな。まあしょうがないタイプのなんか世間離れしてるところもどうしてもな。
Not that Paimon was peeking or anything. She just, got a bit unsteady for a second and accidentally brushed the embroidery on top. And wouldn't you know it, all the stuff inside almost came bursting out. Paimon even went out of her way to keep it all together. All Paimon say is that Shenyun sure does try hard to save face. What did she call it again? A crude piece of mortal machinery? Paimon bets she just can't wait to take it apart and see how it's made. Totally. We should probably act like we didn't see anything, though. You know, in consideration of her feelings and all. After all, that is the propriety with which one should comport oneself.
長生きしてる人は気使われるな。にしても意外と長かったの。話は。とりあえずこれはそうか。どこに話しかけたらいいんだ。あれか。てんてんの話がまたなんかちょっとこうまあ進展みたいな感じで一応見られるのはいいね。まあこれも後でいいだろう。じゃなくてこれか。ちょっと離席します。
離席中。
戻った。さて、まあせっかくだからワープポイント他の開けとくか。はあ。
Terra Smash!
もしかしてあれ用かこれ。どの辺だっけ。確かこの辺だった気がする。あ、そういうわけじゃなさそう。意外と遠いとこの話か。あ、でもこういうことか。ちょっと違うっぽい。なんか他にあるのかな、近くに。 なんかあるんかね。大丈夫？どこまで走ってくんだろう。そっか。ダメか。まあいいや。とりあえず今はダメみたいだね。最大の右側？右ってこういう右？やりづれえ。台座の左っつうとこれ左じゃないのか。どういうことなのかよくわかんないけどな。これでいけんの？あった。あー、オッケー、わかった。なんでこんな妙なとこに置いたんだよ。どういうこと？惜しい。え？妙なの。面白いから殴っとくか。はい。ああ。 二人とも同じこと言ってんの？同じみたい。
I'll keep this close.
何しようとしてたんだっけ。まあいいや。あ、それワークポイントだ。あれか？あ、懐かしい。あれあったな。この辺だよね。
No time to lose. Now I just need to get my hands on the rest.
この辺は大方やったかな。でもあれはあれで気になる。コマンダーを撃破しろってこと？
Shouldn't let your guard down. No time to lose. No time.
Don't be scared.
Right here. Emerge.
あ、これ意外と強いな。
Bring it on.
Right here. Emerge. Right here.
Stay put.
Riptide. All right, now we're talking.
できた。あ。ああ。なるほどね。
Not bad. Not bad at all. time to lose. Yeah.
あとはまあ一回こっちまで飛ぶか。
No time to lose. Amateur mistake.
Right now. Emerge. Right now.
You, Blake! You're up!
Right here.
You can run.
Emerge. Right here.
Don't be scared!
なんでキャラ変えられる。
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Emerge. Right now. Emerge. Right here. Nothing lasts forever. Emerge. Right now. Emerge.
Stay put!
Quick! Not bad. Not bad at all.
リアルお疲れ様です。コメントをスキップします。今は探索中ですか？なるほど。世界任務を進めると、奉納できるようになります。リルックさん、お好きなのです。笑い。ふむふむ。離席中。
いや、すげえ霧だな。静岡かな。
Right now. Emerge. Right here.
You, Blake! You're up!
ね、なんだろうね。これ終わりかな。どれから行こう。なんかごついな。ブブブブブ。
Right now. Right here. Right now. Stay put.
Shouldn't let your guard down. Who's next?
これはどっかにやってほしいの？なんか書いてあったっけ？あ、これか。これのことかな。っていうわけではないのか。画像が出てない。キャッチボールすればいいんだね。
I'll keep this close.
Emerge. Right here. Emerge. Uglay, you're up!
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Right now. Emerge. Don't be scared. Right here. Emerge. I'm always watching. Right now. Right here.
Now I just need to get my hands on the rest.
ここにもなんか今あったよね。上げてみるか。
see. Just follow my intuition.
Yeah.
出た。あれ？火のやつがないね、でも今回。あれか。
Oh, it's all coming out now.
なんかこの辺にもあるみたいだけど、後にしよう。標高高いところから開けた方がいいよね、多分。あれか。
Oh, it's all coming out now.
ここでも唐辛子拾えるんだ。どこにあんの？あ、あれか。さて、コマンダーでも撃破するか。
I'm here. Shake and stir.
Cyclone! Dust!
Rain outlines your...
Confess! Fracture!
Think you can bully me?
Body, witness the power.
Can't move me!
Know my sword. Get grain cutter.
Bring it on! Confess! Fracture! Can't fool me!
Shake your hands, sir!
Huh? No, my sword! Let me read you a verse.
Truth hurts!
これで全部落ち着いたのかな。
I'm liking the look of this.
あとは叩くって太鼓のギミックみたいだね。
Dim sum at Shinue Kiosk before, but it should be quite the feast for sure.
そろそろ行こうか。
And that's Paimon's stomach right on cue telling her it's time to go fun.
Oh, you're here early. I just ordered. The food should...
Let's all take a seat.
Here, hand me your cups.
湯飲みなしで茶飲まされたら死ぬわ。
Oh, thank you.
ああ、そういうことね。
Wait, you weren't supposed to drink that, Paimon. That was for you to rinse your utensils.
ああ。フィンガーボール飲むような感じか。フィンガーボールの中の水を。あれはちょっと違うか。フィンガーボールは指洗うためのもんだからな。まあ、似たような例え方するとそれにやっちゃったってことかね。
Wow, so much delicious food.
上向いて食う
Do
な。
you really eat all this just for breakfast?
That's just how we do it where I'm from. Most of the time, though, I don't eat lunch after dim sum.
Oh, that's good to hear. Paimon doesn't need to worry about holding back then.
Eat! If it's not enough, we can always order more. Oh, and there's tong soy coming as well. I don't usually have that in the morning, but, well, since everyone's here, I just had to order it. What about you, Traveler? Is the food to your liking? Want some more seafood kanchi? Let me refill your bowl.
ありがとう。
Paimon's gonna take you up on that. Fill it up nice and full and make sure she gets a few extra shrimp. Thanks!
なんつうか日本語わかんないけど、意外と早口だなこいつ。
So full. That meal was so satisfying. It even gave Paimon some extra brain juice.
吐息イベントの時みたいなゲップしろ。
Paimon's figured it out.
はい、
Let's
もう。
think about this for a second, Gaming. You invited us to this awesome restaurant and ordered a whole table full of expensive dim sum just for the three of us. Well, you must be hiding the fact that you're some young master from a rich family. That would explain why you try to keep your friends and family away from each other.
Are you confusing me with Xingqiu?
Huh? You know Xingqiu? You sure know a lot of people.
Well, when you're on the road as much as I am, you hear all sorts of rumors. Sometimes they're true, sometimes they're not. What it comes down to is being able to tell the difference. More often than not, that means knocking on some doors to find out for yourself.
Oh, you truly are a man of many talents, young Master Gaming.
Okay, enough with the teasing. Sorry to burst your bubble, Paimon, but you're wrong about my family situation.
What? Oh, Paimon thought she was onto something there.
My dad is just an ordinary tea merchant. Small-scale stuff, you know? It wouldn't even make sense to mention his business in the same breath as the Feiyun Commerce Guild. My dad... he always wanted me to inherit the family business. To be a merchant like him. But that's just not who I am. It's not who I ever wanted to be.
Have you ever talked to him about it? You know, about your interests and aspirations and stuff.
Of course I have. I told him I wanted to be a wushu dancer. That I wanted all of Tevat to see what I could do. According to my dad, though, that wasn't a real job.
スメール人みたいな堅苦しさがあるね。
Oh, that's terrible.
I'm sure he thought I would come around eventually, but wushu dancing has always been the only thing I wanted to do. One day, he tried to get me to visit some other tea merchants to start building the right relationships, but I refused to go. We got into a huge fight. We were this close to throwing hands. In the end, I was so angry that I ran away from home. I haven't been back since. Don't get on my case just yet, okay? It's not like I think I'm completely without fault. No, I know that it wasn't the right way to go about things. But my dad's stubborn. No matter how hard I tried to convince him, it just went in one ear and out the other. There was no changing his mind. I knew talking would only get me so far, but if I made it big in Liyue Harbor, the results could speak for themselves.
まあ確かにな。
But I'm sure you both already know how that's going.
結果見せた方が早いっつうのは
Wushu
そうかも
dancing
だ
is
けど。
just not that big in Liyue Harbor. In the past, I would go door to door from store
早
to
いっつう
store,
か、
asking if they would
和
be
解の仕
interested in
方と
hiring
し
a
ては確
performer.
実というか。
Most times, I wound up eating nothing but humble pie. And you can't just rely on dreams to put food on the table, right?
まあでもそれで追いかけてこないんだったらあれだよな。結果的には万が一それでダメになって戻ってきても下手したら入れてくれそうだけどな。下手したらまあ普通に。
Paimon understands.
まあ今は勝手な解釈だけど、なんか機械作ってくれてるみたいな感じ、チャンスくれてる感な解釈の仕方でいいんじゃない？もし本当に心配してたらそれはそれで今頃創作願いとか出してるだろうし。
Kinda already have plans this afternoon. We told Xianyun that we would go to her kite making workshop.
Oh?
Are you interested?
Oh, no. It's just that I happen to know Auntie Xianyun.
That title certainly humanizes her a bit.
Oh, I know that she's an adeptus. I met her during a delivery once. But hasn't she been in the city lately? She's even tried, with some limited success, to... She came to see me a few days ago to ask about luminescent dyes. Oh, wait a second.
Is that...
It's one thing to use it on cloth, but...
Yeah, she does...
It would be such a shame if everyone...
Great! The more the...
間違えた。間違えた。
Ganyu! Ganyu! Come on, wake up! Some friends have arrived!
Hello, friends.
Leila みたいになりやがって。
Ganyu!
Oh, I have some mint oil. Perhaps we should try that. A guest at Wanmin Restaurant recommended it to me. I've tried it. Its stimulative effects are much stronger than what can be achieved from chewing on mint leaves alone. Apologies in advance.
Wait! Shenhe?!
Antenna みたいな部分なのかそこは。
See, it worked. She's awake.
Are you okay, Ganyu? Do you need some water? Or maybe something to eat?
I'm fine. I just feel chilly all over.
Huh. Was it that effective?
Chilly, huh? Master always says a cool head leads to a calm heart. So, does this mean that heat's what we need to help you, Ganyu? Paimon doesn't think that's what the expression means exactly.
I feel a bit better now. Was I asleep? Must have been around the time I usually take my midday nap.
Did you not sleep last night? That does seem to happen to you often. Perhaps you should come work at Wanmin Restaurant with me. We get off at 10 on the dot every night without fail.
I could never. I'm sorry. I seem to have missed your name. You are...
まだそこまで来てないよ、話の。
Me? My name is Gaming. I work as a guard for the Secure Transport Agency.
Gaming. The name sounds familiar. I believe I've heard your name mentioned around the Ministry of Civil Affairs. People tell me you're an extremely enthusiastic worker, and you are very generous with your help.
Well, you know me. Or, I guess you don't.
My name is Ganyu. This is Shenhe, and this is Yao Yao.
It's an honor to finally meet you all. Oh, you must be here for Auntie Xianyun's kite-making workshop, right?
Yes. I have neither made nor flown a kite before. As long as Master is willing to teach, I am willing to learn.
Me too! I want to participate in the kite flying competition with my best friend! Plus, it's more meaningful if you make the kite yourself, right? Your best friend didn't come with you? Well, Chi-Chi's been super busy helping Dr. Baiju lately. I'll meet up with her later and give her a huge surprise. Oh, I also brought bandages and ointment with me today. It's easy to cut yourself when working with bamboo, so I thought I should come prepared.
Wow, you're really thoughtful.
As for myself, I'm afraid I lack some of my companion's enthusiasm. I was originally planning to buy a ready-made kite and just enjoy the festive city atmosphere with everyone. But Cloud Retainer is always going out of her way to look after her juniors, wanting us to have the best there is. She always puts us before herself.
Huh.
It was so thoughtful of her to arrange this workshop, so I simply couldn't let such consideration go to waste. My motivation for being here might be a little different, yes.
Well, we're all here, but where the heck is Xianyun?
Who is it that speaks of oneself in such an ill-tempered tone?
Oh, come on! You clearly heard Paimon!
Master stopped to buy grilled tigerfish to share with everyone. Come get it while it's still warm.
Oh, Paimon, sorry, Miss Illuminated Bird! Paimon always knew you were the smartest, coolest, and prettiest Adeptus. Someone as wonderful as you is sure to have brought enough for Paimon as well, right?
決まってやがる。
So delicious. Paimon's life is complete.
めでたいや
It
つだ
appears
な。
that we've ended up with quite a few participants indeed. Go ahead and divide yourselves into small groups. The materials are over here. The regular dyes and luminescent ones have been clearly marked. Use them as you see fit. As for how to make the kite, one assumes you all made sure to listen to the instructions one provided while we were eating. Yes? Are there any questions?
Paimon may have focused a little too hard on the eating, unless Paimon knew she could count on you, Traveler.
One will wait under this tree and avail oneself of the cool air while one digests. Do not hesitate to seek one's company if you have any trouble, questions, or simply want to chat.
We're not in any hurry to get started. Why don't we go see what the others are up to?
Hey, Gaming! Want to team up?
Huh? I have to participate?
You're that unenthused.
No, it's not. What do you think, Shuyu? Is there a particular
I want a Swanee!
that
True, but I still...
まあこいつらはナチュラルに組むんだろうな。
Gaming!
Sure.
まあこいつらはこいつらで組むんだな。
Shenhe, it would be great if you could refrain from putting things on my horns from now on. They're really quite sensitive.
I see. My apologies. I shall remember that in the future.
Thank you. No harm done.
Good. Could I touch them just once more, though? No oil or anything this time. I've just always wondered what Miss Ganyu's horns feel like.
Huh? Please, I told you. Just call me Ganyu. Well, alright. Just be gentle.
Firm to the touch with no discernible temperature. Oh, not unlike certain medicinal plants I've eaten before. Oh, still, Ganyu appears to be shaking like a cat whose whiskers have just been touched. I should stop.
まあそうだね。あんまり深く触ってやんない方がいいかもしれんね。敏感だから。
I see. Then I'll apply the oil to your forehead next time.
Oh, no need. I'll just refrain from taking afternoon naps outdoors.
本当にあんまりあれだぜ。断定できない約束はするもんじゃねえぜ。できると断定で果たせると断言できない約束はするもんじゃねえぜ。まあ同志みたいなもんだしな、ほぼだけど。
The scissor-tailed swallow sure takes a lot of curved bamboo rods to bit.
It broke.
Oh.
The scissor-tailed.
2回持った。
Auntie Cloud Retainer, look! Am I doing it right?
Very good. Your frame is nice and sturdy. This design, is it a finch?
Yep.
One is looking forward to seeing your finished product.
めっちゃ迫真だったな。
What color are you going to make it, Yao Yao?
ちょっと面白かったからビデオクリップ保存して。
But if I make it gold, it'll be more like me.
If you are asking for one's own opinion, one would advise choosing gold. When giving a gift, the key consideration is the recipient's feelings, is it not? One imagines your friend would much prefer a kite that reminds them of you.
Oh, hey, I never told you the kite was for Chi-Chi.
まあイベント期間終わったら送る。あ、送るじゃないや。なんだっけ。ウプシーよ。
One simply has a way of knowing things.
Oh, cool! Thanks, Auntie Cloud Retainer. I'm gonna start painting it gold right now.
Good. One will watch. You two seem strangely unoccupied. One was under the impression that one was supposed to be doing the relaxing.
I'm sailing
Is your
my
kite
own.
Finished?
We actually haven't started yet, but we're going to start started on our kite now. Let's go.
で、お前らはどうやってるってる？
Once I get better at making kites, I'm going to make one shaped like Uruguay. You gave him to me, and he's just the best.
One is pleased that you like the gift.
そういえばこの人がくれたんだっけ？作るべ。作るべ。
First, we have to decide on the shape. Hey, what are you laughing at? Oh, that's not a completely crazy idea. If nothing else, a paimon-shaped kite could at least make sure you never get lost on your travels and always find the tastiest food and funnest things to do wherever you go. Maybe we're not exercising enough artistic license. Ooh, we should exaggerate this a bit. How about this? The word paimon means the guardian angel of travelers. Now, what expression should we give her, since the kite is going to be flying super high in the sky?
Oh, 同じじゃね?
Ooh, Paimon totally didn't do anything wrong. And even if she did, she does. Since the kite is going to... It's too high! Someone say Paimon! She's about to faint! Like that? Since the kite is...
音うるせえな。
Ooh, like this? Ooh! The title of champion kite flyer! Since the kite is going to be...
これ優勝だぜと、高すぎて怖いと、別に悪いことしてるわけじゃないもんだっけ。まあ、高く飛ぶだから一番簡単なのはこっちか。
Now we just have to attach the string, right?
All right, gather around, everyone.
Oh, Shenyun's calling us.
Let one take a look.
Wow! Ganyu and Shenhe made a scissor-tailed swallow. It's so pretty. Yep. The coloring makes it look a lot like Master. If the tail wasn't split in two like that, it might even be a spitting image. If you look closely, there are a few spots where the colors go outside the lines. Did you doze off while painting it, Ganyu?
I did the painting. I stared at the paper for quite some time, but I simply could not recall the coloring of any bird. Except Master. Or should I say that I'm too familiar with her crane form? Even when she stands before us in human form, all I can see is blue and white.
Oh, well, now that you mention it, Paimon can see it too.
Exactly. So I simply closed my eyes and painted from memory.
No way. You can paint with your eyes closed? Wow. The disciples of Adepti really are something.
You are most filial, Shenhe. One is flattered by the likeness.
The Swanee that Gaming and Shuyu made looks very majestic. I'm sure it'll look even more impressive as it soars through the sky.
The eyes and ears glow in the dark, so you're sure to see it at night. Your golden finch is cute too, Yao Yao. It's all thanks to Auntie Cloud Retainer's guidance.
What about your kite, Traveler?
That's hilarious.
Why does Paimon feel like you're laughing at her and not with her?
I'm just admiring the expression you chose. Whether the kite soars high in the air or comes crashing straight to the ground, it's still fitting. That's quite the impressive feat, actually.
いやー、それほどでも。
Is that the Jade Chamber?
あ、墜落してる。墜落してる。
Dares attempt such a flagrant display of impropriety?
何様だ。
Releasing a kite into one's territory without one's
あ、
permission.
テリトリー、そういうことね。
Oh, and to do so by making use of this crude piece of mortal machinery.
ボロクソやん。
One simply must know who it is that possesses such impertinence.
おい、巨大ジャニカみたいな
Continue
声になった。
attaching the strings, everyone. One will be but a moment.
いってらっしゃい。
Cloud Retainer? Traveler, Paimon, could I trouble you to go after Cloud Retainer?
まあ一応
Master's
な。
going to be okay, right?
I'm more worried about the person who released the kite.
There's wind up ahead! Looks like we can glide over! It's right there!
ここか。
This Fontanian device of mechanical motion is quite curious indeed.
お前らの仕業だったの
Now is
か。
hardly an opportune time for your musings. Someone among us was not sufficiently attentive, and now the kite has vanished.
Calm yourself. Do you have any recollection of its last location?
お前、バミ
One
ンドンみ
believes
たい
it
な顔し
drifted
て
in
ん
the
な。
direction of Mount Outsong. Perhaps it is mere happenstance, but one feels a certain sense of dread at the thought.
Your concern is misplaced,
Sorry.
surely. Cloud Retainer is either in the city looking after her disciples, or secluded in her abode attending to her research. She will not notice that kite. On the subject of said kite, however, one simply must remark on the genius of its windlass lift technology. One cannot help but surmise that its ingenuity rivals that of Cloud Retainer's creations.
立ちました。
Still thy tongue. If Cloud Retainer were to hear you profess such a thing, we can both say farewell to any further use of the supreme cuisine machine.
One presumes that this kite belongs to you.
Huh?
Regard the situation with which we are now confronted. This is all your fault.
This is all your fault はくさ。
One seems to recall that releasing the kite was no solitary endeavor. Say something, Mountain Shaper. Surely you can think of something to appease her.
Further explanation shall only fan the flames of her wrath. It would be better to stay silent and retire at the earliest opportunity.
We can hardly avoid her forever. That may suffice during Lantern Rite. But what about the Moon Chase Festival? Sooner or later, she will discover our true identity.
Hello?
Go retrieve the kite.
つかマジでなんかこいつらプライド高えな、なんつうか。
Go retrieve it.
That is not our kite.
Oh, so an adeptus such as oneself is mistaken then?
Ah, you're an Adeptus? Please forgive us for any impropriety. I truly possess no inkling of who could have released a kite into your esteemed domain. Pray, Who could be responsible for such wanton behavior?
くっそ白々しくて
Verily,
草。
verily, we were but delighting in the surrounding scenery. This locale is home to such exquisite mint.
ああ、なるほど。
Well,
ミントでも
and if
噛み
that's
砕
all,
く
then we'll just be on our way.
We finally caught up. You sure do fly fast in your illuminated bird form, Shinyan. Mooncarver? Mountain Shaper? What are you doing here?
ああ。まあ、パイも空気読まないからな。パイもが空気読まないからな。
Paimon's getting a weird vibe. Did she say something wrong?
あれ僕なんか言っちゃい
It
まし
is
た
of
か
no consequence. Long has one seen through their disguises. One was simply curious as to how long they would keep up the act.
Then you are not angry?
それとこれとは話別じゃんね。
How could one feel anger at the sight of two old friends enjoying
あ、まあ、いい
themselves?
か。いいのか
One。is also well aware of how enticing these city novelties
まあ
can
じゃあいい
be.
のか。
We were simply consumed by a fit of festive spirit. Seldom do we get the opportunity to partake in the delights of the times. However, we are far from being as adept as you in matters that require a deftness of hand. No worthy kite could be born of our own making. Thus, we could only take the convenient route, so to speak.
Your prowess in mechanics is unparalleled, Cloud Retainer. You wield the wind and waves themselves. Your singular talent stands unmatched across the land. Of this, we are well aware.
One has guests to attend to. We will have to convene again some other time. Traveler, Paimon, do try to keep up.
乗せろよ、せめて。
We're leaving already?
せめて乗せておくれよ。な。
It seems that one's concern was
Then, should we continue?
A splendid suggestion.
Perhaps your mountain would suffice.
A fine idea.
こうだ、迷惑かかんないようにね。あ、やべ。やべ。やべ。あ、やべ。意外と近すぎる。
They're back. After you left, Gaming offered to escort.
Before he left, he said, a kite is always tied down no matter.
Now that you mention it, Gaming.
A reflection. If I were a kite, it may. If Gaming truly sees.
Well, people often have.
Just like some people can eat.
Exactly. That's why tolerance and understanding.
Tolerance and understanding? What brought.
We were just chatting. You don't
Just
have to butt
chatting.
in on every little thing you.
One was merely. Night fast approaches.
Oh, it's been so long.
Worry not. One has prepared a variety of meat and vegetable. Shenhe, God.
Whoa, what's with all the secrecy? If you're ready to serve the. Ha, I'm here.
まあ後でまたウルトラ貯めるか。それしかないよな、だって。
I can feel the wind brushing against my legs. This is a bit embarrassing.
私も無理やりスカート折らされた時はそんな感じだったな。
Is the headpiece secure? I I should have asked Cloud Retainer to check before I stepped outside.
How do we look?
Huh? She asked them just like that?
You look pretty too, Ganyu! Oh, how should Paimon put it? You both look so elegant and refined! Those outfits really suit you both!
Given that one employed the services of the best tailor in all of Liyue, one would expect nothing less. What colors have you been partial to lately, Shenhe and Ganyu?
Lately? Why is Cloud Retainer suddenly asking about what colors we like?
I like black.
One
is gratified to see one's disciple has inherited one's own tastes.
The color black doesn't get dirty easily. A virtue I've come to value recently.
And you, Ganyu?
I favor blue and black.
And the material is sufficiently comfortable, yes?
Yes, very. I simply cannot thank you enough, Cloud Retainer, for this gift. And the kite, too.
Thank you, Master.
One is content, as long as you are pleased with the gift. One hopes these garments will see much use.
Seems like your supreme cuisine machine is just getting better and better, Xianyun!
何挟まだ
This golden crab's particularly good. The shell's deliciously crunchy, and the meat inside is so succulent and sweet! Paimon can't stop eating. It's a good thing Gabi isn't here, or Paimon would have to duel him for the food. You know, with chopsticks.
He traveled all this way on account of the kite-making workshop, and he spent the whole afternoon looking after Shuyu. One was hoping to treat him to a meal. Oh well. One will just have to extend one's thanks in person.
It's rare for someone to make such a good impression on you, Cloud Retainer.
One has high standards. He appears to be a young man of much merit, and one is not the type who would see such potential squandered.
It appears that he wishes to break free from the kite string that tethers him.
Kite string? Huh, what strange metaphors you speak in, Shenhe. Ever since you returned from one mean restaurant, your turns of phrase render one at quite the loss.
Where do we even begin? Oh, do you know about the conflict between Gaming and his dad, Xianyun?
One has only heard that the...
He ran...
Oh?
Ran away, you...
Oh, okay.
まあ仙人だし
What?
This shall not do. Lantern Rite fast approaches. We must make haste. As one was contacting various tailors around Liyue, one could not help but be reminded of Minogius. He possessed a singular talent for clothing design. He had an exquisite eye, not just for fabric selection and color pairing, but also for what accessories could best accentuate a garment's overall styling. At a gathering of Adepti, Bonanis once complained in secret to some of the ladies in attendance that the skirt Minogius made for her was too long and impractical, lamenting that it would only hinder her in battle. However, when one asked Minogius his opinion, he remarked that the train of the skirt would serve to enhance her adeptal countenance by exemplifying a certain elegance. Minogius was that type of person. When it came to topics relating to garments and accessories, not even Rex Lapis could best his stubbornness. And later... one seems to have strayed off topic. One means to say that Lantern Rite should be a day of reunion. It is a time to address problems before they turn into regrets. Fate is fickle. The cruel reality of this world is that suffering and misfortune can befall any of us without design or reason. If there is a chance for young people to remain insulated from this reality, one should do one's utmost to make it so.
That's nice. Do you have any ideas, Club?
Perhaps Adeptal Arts could be of use.
Is there anything I can...
Combining our... Aha! How about this? Does that make sense?
Yep.
Now then, I counsel...
夏か。君の価値観を押し付けてるだけのような気もするが。でもちょっと一回飯食うか。これだとどんぐらい？ああ、20か。さっき20ぐらい使えそうだったから。あ、ちょっと待って、一回推薦ちょっとやってみるか。あ、推薦じゃねえや、水力。物理ちょっとレアだから一回残すか。まあこの辺はなんかシビアに見ちゃっていいか。ああ、マジで一回。これちょっとレベル4になるまで様子見るか。熟知時計はリアだから一回残すか。でもスクロスに持たすってなると原茶はそんないらないけど、スクロスもなボスやったっていいけど。これ結構いいな。 そうくるか。これ育てようぜ、普通に。他にあげられそうなやつなんかあったっけ？それと会心率プラス10は結構でかいな。率上がること言っちゃあれだけど割とレアだし。20。これなんで外した？あれか、なんか最新生物持たすんで外したんだっけ？これ弱くね？まあこれは残す価値はあるかもだけど、これも割と弱くね？これいらんくね？あ、いいじゃん。お前これ持って。あと花か。あ、この辺ちょっともう少し様子見るか。まあでも厳選だとあれかな、初期がちょっと微妙だし。
さっきの水力、酵素左矢印左矢印。
酵素？酵素する？流星は残すか。旅人がなんか2つぐらい欲しいから。
欲しいわ。
なんか欲しいやつ負けちゃったかな、もしかして今。さすがに熟知はないか。いや、じゃあ一回これ仮で持とう、スクロス君は。それで今どういう感じかな。あれ、スクロスがいない。あ、いた。ちょっと待って、ちょっと待って。いやいやいや。とりあえずこれでいいか、スクロス。 あとは風ゲンストでなんかないっけ。さすがに空きはないか。これどっちがいいんだ。これが4になると何になるか次第か。会心ダメじゃないか。これはこれがどうなるか次第だな、最終的に。まあこれやっちゃってもいいけど、金のやつはなんか使わないだろうなっていうのが出たら、それは後々
僕にもいい水力ください。左矢印。
合成台で曲げられるから。あ、そっか、さっきの羽のやつは確かにだいぶ当たりだったですね、確かに。いや、あれですよ。バルバトスのご加護があればきっとあなたにも来ます。とりあえず今はバルバトスを信じるしかありません。あ、ダメージが上がったか。お、率ナイス。じゃあスクロスこれか。
スコア48は。
あ、これか。あ、じゃあこれか。ちょっと悩んで平蔵に持たしたからな。あれつか、平蔵。ちょっと待って、平蔵羽なんだっけ。大丈夫？あ、大丈夫か。まあじゃあとりあえずスクロスはこれでちょっとはあれか、人に奪われることなく使えるようにはなったのかな。一応だけど。あれなんで手錠ないんだ。ちょっと待って。使わせてくれ。ありがとう。手錠ないの？スクロスもしかして。ああ、じゃああれだね。さすがに紫手錠作るか。いや、それで一回手錠素材集めて一回区切ろう。な。あ、どうした？待て待て待て、今言ってやるから。早っ。あ、ちょっと待って。意外といろんな人が。
終わったら終わっちゃうの？
そうですね。ちょっと一回飯時になりそうな雰囲気があるんで。ちょっと飯時になりそうな音が聞こえるから、一回食いに行こうかなって。おい。いや、いいんだよ、いいんだよ。いや、まあ確かにね。
まあ、ずっと潜んでたけどね。
魔物が来たらね、確かにやばいからね。マジでなんかパイモンとかのバリゾー語とか聞こえてたんだな、じゃあ。パイモンとかへのバリゾー語が。あんな言葉や、こんな言葉や。はい、まだ動けるね。どんなに死にかけてても。
すごかったね、テレ。
どんなに回復しにかけてても、あれですからね。回復投げつけて生きてんだったら、まだあなたはまだ生き延びられます。ちょっと息抜きにリネたちでやるか。リネとリネットでやるか。リネとリネットってさ、なんか略して言ってる人いないの？ ディリネットとか。そういえばここの秘境アビリティのクールタイムがいるんだったな。そんな場所だったんですここって。
リネリネ。育てる余裕がありません。
リネリネか。リネリネいいね。余裕じゃなくて優先順位っていうのね、きっとそれは。自分もナビアのさ、霞集めんといかんのにサボってるからな。ナビアの霞集めんのサボってスクロースの手錠今集めてる。まあいいや、濃縮も後悔してここで使っちゃおうな。あれこれで紫1個作れんの？ちょっと待ってよ。ごめんな。スクロース手錠いくつ欲しかったんだっけ？それに
武器素材サボってるわ。
それによっちゃ今のでちょうどいいんだよな。スクロあ、いた。なんだったらボスもサボってるからな、スクロスの場合。おい。2つだよね。あれちょっと待って。いくつ持ってたっけ？紫でもさっき1個あれちょっと待ってよ。ここに見るのか。
ナビアはその辺の敵の素材が足りん。
ナビアなんだっけね、敵。あ、いいのか。杞憂だわ。もうちょい行ってよかった。
ボス素材は集め終わってるのに。
ナビアの道端のやつなんだっけね。ちょっと待ってよ。あ、これか。なんだっけこれ。確かになんかあれだな、フォンテーヌマシナリーじゃないからちょっとやりづらいタイプではあるね。確かに。
カニやアザラシだっけ。
あ、アザラシもか。無害なやつに手を挙げる趣味は基本的にないから、あんまりアザラシ殴ってなかったけど自分。あ、いた。いけじゃねえか。
狩らないと。
ダメ？狩らなきゃダメ？そういうもんかの。
わら。
やったぜ。 あ、まあ、せっかくだからちょっと10秒待つか。一回セルフケアしてからやろう。せっかくこう溜まってるからね。紫あと1個こい。おい、ナイスナイス。リネリネナイス。お前らが最高。あれとかちょっと待って、昇格トラップもうあれか、報酬もらえるんだっけ？鳥が不在だ。どれどれ。
全キャラ引くもんじゃないね、わら。
結構なんか一度に多くのキャラ引くような感じなんですか？
Unless I try making the stars appear anyway.
僕がお星様になってあげよう。君をお星様にしてあげよう。
新規は引いちゃうよ。
あれ、スクロスどこだっけ？あ、いた。
今回も引いたもん。
シャンユンだっけ？あのメガネね。それかガーミンのことかもしれんけど、確かに新しいキャラ結構ガチャに出ましたよね。ちょっと待って。
まあ、武器はもう嫌ってなって引いてないけど。
星算数は、なんかさっき。
関運。
あ、関運か。あ、なんだ。これか。これあんま、どうなんだろうな。あ、でもこれは強くしたいな。強くしなくてもいいか。会心率の槍はちょっとレアだから、これは残そう。OK。あとなんだっけ、片手剣か。あ、つか、これもあるんだよな。育てないといけないな。これ引いたんすけど、なんか基礎攻撃力どんくらい上がるんかわかんないから、まあそれ次第じゃあ、これとこれ変えてもいいなとは思ってます。
神格、生物やらないとな。
あの人は締め剣でいいんじゃないの普通に。攻撃が命中すると1体の敵に攻撃力の 320%。これはいいんじゃね普通に連成して。
ベネット天空がいいって言うね。
攻撃ってのが何のこと言ってるのか分かんないけど、通常に限った攻撃じゃないんだったら普通にこれ上げていいんじゃねえの。あ、ちょ。 なんかね、天空いいとは聞くね。基礎攻撃力が、あれなんかね、こっちより高いんかね。なんだっけ。何が見たかったんだっけ。あ、そうだ。これ優先、こっちの方が優先順位高いんだわ。はい。あ、戻して。
基礎攻撃力じゃなかった。ベネットの効果って。
ベネットのあの爆発のバフ効果がさ、武器の基礎攻撃力がどんくらいあるかによるから。今持ってるこの敵じゃないこの武器が持ってる武器の中で一番基礎攻撃力が高いからこれも足してんだけど、ベネットには。だからこれに変えるかどうかっていうの判断基準がそれによるんだよな。まあベネット秘境とかでもまあまあ使うからな。そうだった。今結構ちょっと貧相なんだわ、武器素材が。違う。あれイベント焦点ないのこれ。イベント焦点ないのか、こう見ると。
You have a great magician standing right here. You don't want to miss the best.
あ、これさすごいよね。これさコントローラーの角度によって変わるんだよこれ。これすごくね。多分 PC 版だとマウスとかで変わるんだろうけど、マウスカーソルの位置あれ変わるのちょっとびっくりした。
すごいな。
だろ。よし、じゃあ一回飯食ってきます。
イベントやらないと。
これね、花角出ないって聞いたときはちょっとモチベ下がったけど、あともう2つか。まあなんとかなるっしょ。ミニゲームはなんかストーリー終わった後にまとめてやりたいと思います。また多分、まあ解答祭、
その前に樹脂消費するか。
解答祭多分またどうだろうね、配信やるかね。配信でやるかどうかわかんないけどまあまたとりあえずどっかで配信をしてると思うんで、その時にねよろしくお願いいたします。よし、じゃあ一旦ありがとうございました。